For over 8 decades, one name has soared above all others in the pantheon of pop culture: Superman. He is the original superhero, the beacon of hope, the ultimate symbol of truth, justice, and the American way. But how did this alien immigrant from a dying planet become one of the most recognizable figures on Earth? The story of Superman begins not in a distant galaxy, but in the minds of 2 Cleveland teenagers, writer Jerry Siegel and artist Joe Shuster. In the midst of the Great Depression, they envisioned a champion for the oppressed, a literal Superman who would fight for the common man against the injustices of the era. After years of rejections, their creation finally burst onto the scene in Action Comics #1 in 1938. Initially, Superman's powers were relatively modest by today's standards. He could leap 1/8 of a mile and was faster than a speeding bullet, but he couldn't fly. He was, fundamentally, a social crusader, tackling slumlords, corrupt politicians, and vicious criminals. His secret identity as Clark Kent, the mild-mannered reporter, served as his eyes and ears on the ground, allowing him to uncover the societal ills he sought to combat. As the Golden Age gave way to the Silver Age of comics in the mid-1950s, Superman's mythology expanded dramatically. His powers grew exponentially. Flight became effortless, his super senses sharpened, and his strength became nearly limitless. This era delved deeper into his Kryptonian heritage, introducing his cousin Supergirl, his powerful dog Krypto, and an array of bizarre villains and cosmic threats. The character shifted from a grounded social activist to a more godlike, benevolent protector of Earth and the wider universe. He was less about punching criminals and more about solving cosmic problems with his vast abilities. This era also solidified the iconic imagery of Superman as a symbol of hope and moral rectitude, a being whose unfathomable power was always tempered by an unbreakable moral compass. By the mid-1980s, after decades of increasingly complex continuity and often contradictory stories, Superman's relevance began to wane. The character needed a refresh. Following the universe-altering crisis on Infinite Earths, DC Comics entrusted writer and artist John Byrne with the monumental task of redefining Superman for a new generation. Byrne's 1986 miniseries, The Man of Steel, fundamentally reinterpreted the character. Krypton was now a cold, sterile society, and Clark Kent was no longer merely a disguise, but the true personality forged in the heartland of America. Superman's powers, while still mighty, were scaled back to make him more relatable, and his connection to humanity was deeply emphasized. He was less a distant god and more an extraordinary individual striving to do good in a complex world, representing the best of humanity despite his alien origins. The modern era has seen Superman face myriad challenges, both within his fictional universe and in adapting to changing cultural landscapes. The famous Death of Superman storyline in the 1990s captured global attention, demonstrating his profound cultural impact. Later reboots, like the New 52 and Rebirth initiatives, have continued to explore his character, sometimes re-establishing classic elements, sometimes forging new paths. Beyond comics, Superman's story has transcended mediums, finding success in groundbreaking animated series, popular live-action television shows like Smallville and Superman and Lois, and a string of blockbuster films. Each iteration seeks to understand what Superman means to us now, adapting his eternal message of hope and heroism for contemporary audiences. From his humble beginnings as a champion for the downtrodden to a cosmic protector and ultimately a symbol of humanity's better angels, Superman has continuously evolved while remaining true to his core ideals. He isn't just a powerful alien. He's a testament to the belief that with great power comes great responsibility, and that a single individual, through their actions, can inspire the world. From his early comic book origins to his most powerful modern incarnations, Superman's legacy continues to shape the superhero genre. If you enjoyed the journey, please like the video, subscribe for more content, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive.